Hello, welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. Let's see, we still have a couple more battles to play before we hit the next turn. It's a Hiei, the Arakawa Naka, and a Belgian Virgin class heavy cruiser versus one of the German battle cruisers. 12.2 inch guns? Have I seen this before? Or is it new? Well, we'll guess we'll find out and see what the old girl can do. So the Hieis have been refit. I wanted to I had initially planned to mothball them and sell them off to my allies, but then suddenly I had no allies and just an urgent need of battlecruisers in Europe. So I gave them one final refit. They had to be de-gunned down to 11-inch guns because the Mark V 12-inch guns just wouldn't fit. Okay, this is some kind of clown boat. Yeah, I'm thinking this is gonna be quite irrelevant to this battle. But thanks for showing up, I guess, Minerva. So I spotted them first, that's good. Already getting hits on target. There, I got spotted in return. Let's see if we can make this a no damage battle. Ah, too late. I took a scratch to the paint. Have I seen this before? I mean, the gun layout isn't too bad. It's not identified yet. Already suffered one flash fire. Still not identified. There we go. Offset, quite bad, but by AI standards it's not too terrible. Standard bulkheads. Not a lot of armor. Actually very bad armor. Sonar 2, stereoscopic 4, no radar. But I knew it had no radar because I spotted her first. And despite having radar generation 2, spotting on the Hieis is not that great. Okay, Minerva. Time to be useful. One torpedo off. That's all you had. 2 torpedoes, actually. Very good, Minerva. Oh, Minerva sank. Probably shouldn't have, even if it's not my ship. I'm thinking it might give the Germans victory points. Well, I'm thinking that now. I didn't think it at the time. Well, who needs to think anyway? Why think when you can fight? That's 13,000 damage taken, but that's all on the on the terrible Belgian heavy cruiser from who knows when it was built. Yeah, sorry Belgium. Sorry for wasting your ship. Maybe you can become my ally and buy some better ones. Because we make them good ones. And it's time to load. Yeah, this is gonna be when they actually get around to changing the save file system and make the save files less bloated. That's gonna be a pretty nice improvement to the game, and that's something they have announced for the next patch. Okay. For the Kitukaza class. Versus two quite fast German heavy cruisers. Now, Suzuki, want you detaching and joining the Wakazukara. Yeah, we got Generation 2 radar. So spotting should not be too terrible. Okay, some of these boats have not been completely rearmed with torpedoes. Sadly, those seem to be the ones in front. Okay, this is gonna be... Oh, that's quite a torpedo swarm you have going on there. Okay, need to do some detaching here. One heavy cruiser down. That's one more down. Not too bad. Would have been a little bit easier if I noticed that the two lead ships in each of the two formations were the ones not fully loaded with torpedoes. But it worked out. Once you get these that close, as long as you can dodge the enemy torpedoes, which should be at least theoretically possible, if not always easy, because DDs have usually very good maneuverability. It's gonna be almost impossible for the enemy ship to dodge your torpedoes. Especially when you fire like a huge fan of 8, like mine did. Okay, we got one Chokai, one Suisho, Naishi, and 3 to Kitukaza, and some kind of so this one will probably be mostly irrelevant. The Portuguese one. Or, you never know. It might actually find itself in the action and get to launch a torpedo, like the one did previously. I already forgot its name. The one that sank. You will detach. You're not gonna slow down my formation. You can actually stay independent because you're slightly faster and you have torpedoes. Yeah, my heavy cruisers are almost twice as fast as this donut looking thing. my cruisers are going to try and take on their cruisers, while my DDs try to take on the battlecruiser. That's the plan. That must be the battlecruiser. Now the Naishi also has a lot of torpedoes. But fired at a single ship, they should be easy to dodge for the enemy. Yeah, Splash 1 battlecruiser. To get some of that torpedo spam going on. Oh, okay. My torpedoes didn't even get to hit that, because it just sank. Yeah, enemy battlecruiser took 5 torpedo hits, which caused ammo detonations. And these guys took mostly 11-inch hits. Yeah, 11-inch guns seem to be more effective than 9s. 6-inch guns, though. Wow. Okay. But I guess those light cruisers just didn't have that much armor. And oh yeah, one thing I wanted to check that I forgot to in the last episode is just how many all those American task forces, how many ships are in each? Are they all just single ships, or do they have any so-called doom stacks? Well, you can't really make old-fashioned style doom stacks in this patch of the game, because each task force is limited by the total number of crew. Yeah, 10 battleships, 3. It's a lot of ships. 6 battleships. Another 6, 2, 7. Yeah, we have the potential to get some real proper battles against the Americans here. They are heading towards me, either in the Mediterranean. We can't get through Gibraltar because that's under my control. So yeah, I guess that's fine. My unrest has gone down to 14.4. Keep this up and we're gonna be back at 0. Put my ships back to sea control. Yeah, the Azukas are back at sea control. That's fine. Kanrin and Soryu to be in sea control. How's my building coming along? Yeah, 3 years, basically. Check in on my research, getting 10 months. Mark 4 17-inch guns coming in next month. That's with or without the priorities. I'm just going to turn it off and remember to turn it back on next turn. Let's assemble a little task force here. Actually, this force can go a battlecruiser force. Start going out here. intercept something. Do I have any heavy cruisers left in like this area? There are the Congos. What sent them into port? One Satsuma, send it out there. Another Satsuma. Time to send my submarines out to sea, which I had completely forgotten. Because I sent them into port when I was no longer at war. So they would just cost me less. And yeah, just have them all go out and do stuff. All right, submarines are doing stuff. Now the Hiei and Takao suddenly ended up here. Or are they always here? Let's just have them operate with a couple of battleships. Some heavy cruisers. And some DDs. See if they're gonna encounter some Germans. Yeah, let's hit the next turn and see what happens. Americans now have the Mark V 8-inch guns, which means I guess all their small guns are now Mark V. Okay, okay. One Suzuya, and one Mogami versus another one of the Taranto class light cruiser, which I saw them scrap the design of that cruiser many years ago, but they still have lots of them in service, which is, you know, they're not bad ships. But I guess if they were mine, I would probably have refitted them with double turrets. Or even triple. Okay, we've got them spotted already. Yeah, Cyan has not been upgraded. That's why the turret and the torpedo launcher are not turning towards the target. I'm actually gonna have you detach. I'll let the Suzuya do most of the work. Torpedo swarm in the water. She has detected the torpedoes. Successfully evaded. Now she is launched. And she sank. Very nice. Now let's just go gobble up the transports. And remember to give the Cyan the latest refit. So that turret can actually turn. And that was it. So, things to remember now. Refitting some ships that escaped the last round of refits, such as apparently the Cyan, and reprioritizing big guns in research. I'm wondering if maybe I should, if not in this episode, then maybe the next one, design a new battleship with 18-inch guns. Okay, gotta do this one first. Because by the time, that's gonna take, if I start building a new battleship now, it's gonna take 3 years to build. And by that time, I'm guessing I should have Mark 5 18-inch guns. At least Mark 4, definitely Mark 4. And I think it would be better to start building now and refitting later. Because that refit is just gonna be 1 month. Well, if I wait for the technologies to become researched first, that might take years. And then it's gonna take 3 years to build. So, yeah, definitely. Currently, in this version of the game, I think it's much more effective to build the ship first, and then refit it with the technologies you need or want after the fact. At least if it's a ship that's gonna take a long time to build, like a battleship or battlecruiser. Now, is the enemy running? Let's see if I can see a radar ping. So it's out here somewhere. There's the radar ping. It's a long way away, and I'm not closing fast enough, because that's only a 1.7 knot speed advantage. That's another fake battle. Just a nice way to waste your time. Yeah. It's a 1 DD versus a battlecruiser. And a DD. Well, I guess we gotta do this one too. Yeah, this is one of the newer Asanagi class with 5 main gun turrets of triple 5-inch guns. Basically straddling the gap between a destroyer and a light cruiser. Ouch. Not cool. Scored some torpedo hits. One of them was a dud. There we go. Full rate of fire. Now I'm invisible again. Keep distance, keep firing at the DD. Wait for my torpedoes to rearm, and then go for another attempt at the battlecruiser. There we go. That's one dead battlecruiser. Now let's go find that DD. My incredibly expensive destroyer is actually proving their worth. By taking down a relatively inexpensive battlecruiser. Yeah, 105 million. That's really not much for a battlecruiser. I mean, it's more than 40. But that's comparing a DD to an Apple. There we go. Yeah, once all of those turrets start firing, that's anything with not heavy cruiser armor or better is just gonna melt. And with a whole squadron of them, I guess they can even melt capital ships with the guns. But that's more down to the fire mechanics in the game currently being a little bit yeah, incendiary shells are a little bit overpowered currently, I think. Mine damage, what? Where did you take mine damage? That's quite a kill to death ratio. Okay, before I forget, and then I gotta check out where my Otago class battlecruisers are, because they suddenly took a lot of mine damage. There we go, that's the cyan. Any of these need refits? Okay, Otago. These are some of my favorite South Pacific. Not these ones. Not those. Where did you take mine damage? Here? There are no mines here. The heck are you on about? Well, fine. I gotta send all of these back to port. For very lengthy and expensive repairs. Haruna class battlecruiser. Why are you... Oh yeah, that's right. I got some extra ones of those. Because I built some for an allied nation, and they just went, nope, we don't want them anyway. Haruna class. Are you commissioning or something? Yeah, commissioning. That's why it can't be a refit. Fuji and Notoro are being built in Tokyo, as is a Musashi class battleship. Well, I guess. Why is that repair going so slowly? The banjo. Is that gonna fix something? I don't know. Might just have to scrap it. That would be kind of sad because it's been a valuable ship. Well, you know what? We're gonna scrap the banjo because 10 months to repair a. The whole reason I reactivated them and refit them was because I needed battlecruisers just right there and then. But if it's gonna take 10 months to repair, it's gonna take more than that because it's only at 0.1% and it seems to just not be repairing. So I don't know why. Could be a bug. I mean, it's got a low crew, but I can't set the crew because it's being repaired. Yeah, we're gonna scrap the banjo, and next episode we're gonna build a new banjo. Uh, 19% advance into Ukraine. That's better than some. And we have a lot of battles to play in the next episode. Well, most of them convoys, but that's something. And the American Navy is coming closer. I want to get my Atago class battlecruisers repaired before the Americans get here. It was kind of a bummer that they just suddenly all took enemy mine damage in the middle of the ocean with no minefields nearby. It's kind of a strange one. Anyway, that's it for this episode. Yeah. Is it this for this episode? Yeah, it is. I was just gonna check if I was very close to getting some more enemies or allies or something. But that seems not to be the case. Well, the Chinese don't like me. But not quite to the point of starting a war. They've got lots of cruisers and submarines, but that's it. No DDs, no battleships. So if we go to war, I think my my Congo and Haruna class battlecruisers are gonna take care of it, because they're kind of specialized towards killing cruisers, and China, having been dissolved for 15 years, well, they're kind of behind in technology. So yeah, goodbye and take care.